If you have not made a personal injury claim before, then chances are you're unfamiliar with the process. So today I'd like to give you a bird's eye view of what that looks like. So by definition, a personal injury claim involves an injury, usually caused by someone or something else. So my advice, first off, is go get medical attention. If you have an injury, get it checked out. There are so many people that say, well, it didn't hurt that bad, or I was hoping it would feel better. No, if you're hurting, something's wrong. So take the time, make the effort, and go see what's going on. And I'm not saying run to the emergency room, but call your primary care physician. If it's a weekend, go see an urgent care. But start that process of doing something to try to figure out what the problem is. The other thing to do right away is to preserve evidence. Now, I've talked about this in another video about your injuries, but this also applies to the scene. So I do car wrecks. So if you're in a car wreck, you're going to want to take pictures right then, if you're physically able, of where the vehicles are, what the scene looks like, what the property damage is. Document all that stuff, because when they're gone and the vehicles have left, then you can't get that back. So those are the two things to do right away. The third thing to do is to call a lawyer. Obviously me. There is a reason that personal injury lawyers exist. And it is because the claims process is not for the faint of heart. This is not something that you want to take a do-it-yourself approach to. It is very difficult. It causes a lot of anxiety. It causes stress in people. And my job is to take all of that stress off of my clients and put it on my shoulders. That's what I'm here for. And once somebody hires me as their lawyer, I'm on their team. So my client has somebody that they can talk to, that they can pick up the phone and call and get advice from. If they're having trouble finding a doctor, which happens because there's a lot of doctors that will not accept patients that have been injured in car wrecks. So you need somebody to just help you on this road. So that's why you need a lawyer. What is your lawyer doing for you? Well, the beginning of the process is making an injury claim with either an insurance company or a company directly. Maybe it's against an individual directly. But that doesn't mean a lawsuit. You know, those things are different. So just because you have a lawyer, it doesn't mean that your case is in court or that you'll have to go to court. You may be able to resolve it with just an insurance claim. Maybe you feel better quickly, your lawyer's able to send a demand, get you a settlement, and then it's over. So in an ideal world, that's what happens, and you return to feeling like you felt before the wreck happened. Now, when that's not the case, and you're still having trouble, you can't feel better, you're having to see more and more doctors, then your lawyer is probably going to need to file a lawsuit for you. But this kind of gives you an overview of what that first year looks like. Follow me for more.